Hey, it's your boy Bobby Beast here. I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind, and that is Lamar's Spin Off. Whether you guys know it or not, 50 Cent recently said on his Twitter that Lamar Spin Off was coming. So this would be a BMF Spin Off. Now, 50 did spoke about a couple of years ago, about sometime last year, that BMF was going to get spin off just like Power. But I mean, me personally, I think that was the right character to do a spin off about. Now, whether it's going to be a backstory or whether it's going to be a continuation, meaning that it takes place after season 2 of BMF and Lamar is trying to, get off crack and go on with his life and become something else. These are the only thing that makes sense to me. Basically, if you guys can remember, Lamar was already established by the time Meech and Terry started doing their thing. He was a gangster that was already out there. He was older than them. He was out there doing his thing and he was running the block. He was the main man. And if anybody had anything to say to him, he would go directly to them, just like how he does in BMF. Now, for whatever reason, he couldn't get one up over on Meech, even though he shot Meech. He went at it with Meech's crew, everything. He just could not beat Meech because Meech played the waiting game. And so when Meech played chess with Lamar, Lamar was all about that action. He was all about that smoke. And that's not to say Meech wasn't about it, because he was. And it got to a point where these two literally were going to finish each other off, only for Lamar to feel guilty about taking out his baby mama and creating a habit of crack that she also pretty much put him on. So when it comes down to it, Lamar series should more than likely be a prequel, because there's a lot of story to tell about this character. There's a lot of stuff about him in the background that we don't know nothing about. So before Meech and Terry got to where they are doing what they're doing, Lamar got a whole storyline, because every time you hear about him in season 1 and season 2, which we were surprised he was in season 2 because we thought he was dead at the end of season 1, but hearing a lot about who he was and how he did things and how he used to operate, you kind of think to yourself, okay, well, what made him be the person he is? And not only that, what made him into that person, but who did he have to go against before Meech and Terry got on the scene? So there's a lot of story to tell about that character. Plus, he's one of the most popular characters on the show. The only other character I think that's popular enough to get a spinoff is most definitely Meech and Terry's dad, if Charles got a background, which you never know. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, I'm hyped about this, man. I would love to see this. A lot of fans were joking about the fact that Lamar would get a spinoff at the end of BMF season 1, saying raising Lamar, but believe it or not, I think that's actually what we're getting. If not, it would be a series that takes place after he got off the stuff or whatever, because it seems to me the guy that they base Lamar on is still alive. So there's probably more story to tell either way. So they can do a prequel that turns into a sequel, because Lamar did go on to have more of a life after BMF season 2. It's just the beef with Meech and Terry and him was pretty much over. And so basically when it comes down to it, yeah, I would love to see a Lamar spinoff series. But hey, how do you guys feel about it? Would you want to see this Lamar spinoff series? I know you're going to watch it, because I'm definitely going to watch it. But that's pretty much what I got to say in regards to that. I just want to say to all of you that it is your boy, Bobby Beast here. I just want to say much love, much respect, hold it down, and ooh.